We got a couple bookings today. Well, do I got today? One today and one tomorrow. What is my code? So this one we got to get checked in, make sure everything looks good. But I'm going to be talking to you guys about what all my process looks like on just the vehicles and everything like that. Looks good, Pamela. You did a good job in here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we got to check this one in, and then I got to make sure we get the other one clean and detailed because that one has a booking for today. But let's see. Man, I always drop my phone. All right, so that one looks all right. This one, I think I checked this one already. I don't think it had anything I needed to do. Maybe run it through the car wash, but I think it'll be fine. I don't even think I need to do that, to be honest. These are my vehicles that I have on the platform. This one is on my business side where I share with some business partners. And this one here is my personal vehicle that I have on my own Turo platform. Then I have another vehicle that's currently at the airport, and that is my other personal vehicle. Turo has been pretty decent. It's pretty much it's just like Airbnb but for cars. So you're able to just pretty much put them on the platform and let people rent the cars out for you. So that's what I got going on. It's been doing pretty good. Golly. Oh yeah. Dang, that dude was small. Hugging up on this mug. Jeez, boy. Forgot this did just run out. So, you know, it's pretty cool. I like the Turo. Oh, I didn't start the car. You know, I don't mind it. It's definitely something that I'm glad I started doing, especially to help me grow a small business, you know. There is some maintenance things involved that you need to keep up on just to make sure everything goes good and you keep your cars well maintained for, you know, clients and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's pretty simple. I like to have it contactless because, you know, I do have other things that I'm doing. Excuse me. I have children to take care of and everything like that. So I try to make sure that I'm keeping these cars clean and maintained as much as I can, and you know, stuff like that. But for the most part, it's very easy to do. It's very easy to get started, as long as you have a lockbox and insurance. It's not bad at all. It's really not. So I want to think of some cons, because I don't want to just gas it up and act like everything is just so perfect. Everything isn't perfect, that's for sure. Some of the things that have occurred is, so far, I had a guy request a trip, and he wanted to have the car picked up at the airport. And, you know, he messaged me asking me, hey, is there any way you can drop it off at the airport? I told him yes, but it would cost you $45. And he said, okay, no problem. He was flying in from wherever he was flying in from. And long story short, I asked him, could he just pay it to me directly via Apple Pay or CashApp? And, you know, I said, otherwise, you would have to reach out to Turo to see if they can update it for you on your side. Because I'm not sure what it's like on their side when it comes to trying to change the pickup location. So, you know, he was like, yeah, I got you, whatever. When I get settled in, I'll make sure I get you paid. Never paid me, never contacted me, never anything. He just checked out the car. You know, I asked him, is he dropping it off at the airport? Never responded. So he was just trying to finesse his way out of paying the $45, which, whatever, it sucks. So I had to spend $15 on an Uber ride to get back from dropping the car off out there. So that's one of the things I would say. Make sure you stand firm on the prices that you have. If you're going to charge an extra fee to deliver a vehicle, or, you know, maybe put a car seat or something like that in the car, just make sure you get that money first. I don't think it's worth it to, you know, waste your time and everything doing stuff for people At the end of the day, this is a business. And, you know, I know it seems like you want to be the nice person and you don't want to come off as whatever. But at the end of the day, I do want my 5-star ratings, you know, but at the end of the day, I try to accommodate my customers as much as I can and make sure that I'm doing anything for them. But, you know, sometimes you got to be a little harsh. You got to be straightforward with everything. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. Don't be afraid to charge those small upcharge fees. Get you a couple car seats, get you a couple booster seats, because there are people that fly in from the airports that want that type of stuff. So make sure you have that available. It just makes it to where you can add more money to your trips and stuff like that. What else? Cleaning the vehicles. I don't think that's a con, but some people don't either know how to clean them or just are curious about how dirty these cars get. I haven't gotten a car that was super crazy. Maybe I'll make another video showing you guys my car. The same guy that didn't pay me for dropping the car off, I'll show you how dirty he got that car, because that one's pretty dirty, but it's not bad. You know, I'll show you what that looks like and, you know, things to look out for. So, you know, people do try to smoke in the cars, and, you know, you must put that in the description that there is a fee for smoking in your car, because it takes a lot to get smoke out of a vehicle, especially when there's cloth material. Like in this car, this is cloth up here, and when we purchased this car, somebody smoked cigarettes like every day in here, I swear, because the smell was so strong. And I detailed this car as much as possible. I tried to get it so clean and good and all that stuff. And you know, over time, it's finally out. We don't smell it anymore. But it was pretty harsh, I'm not gonna lie. So our first couple customers, you know, they did complain about the smell, you know, but eventually, you know, that smell has gone, so it's went away, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. But, you know, small things, small cleaning stuff. Always check the car to make sure no one left anything behind. You know, you don't want to have anybody's personal belongings in here. And I'm trying to think, what else am I missing out on? That's really it. It's really pretty simple, man. If you make it simple for yourself and make it to where you don't have to be available for the cars, then it'll be very easy for you. You won't have much to worry about. And that's my goal. That's what I try to do. I don't want to make this hard on myself. I don't want to have to add other people to my business quite yet, until I just expand and make things much bigger. So for now, it's just me running everything. Even with my business partners, and we have our own car, I still kind of run all that. And mainly because I'm available. You know, I haven't been working my job due to my back injury. So, you know, it's been easy for me. So, you know, but once I start back working again, I will be making a new updated series on what it's like working a full-time job while running a car rental business, okay? I do want to show you my cleaning process, just me vacuuming it out and everything like that, but that's really all I have for today. I got to get this car ready for the rental. I think the rental starts at 10 o'clock today, and I don't know how long they have it for, but I think it's like another $150 or something like that. So back-to-back rentals, I love that. Love it. I love it. I love it. I do need to get my other car checked in. I want to show you guys that. Before I wrap the video up, I'll show you guys how I check in a vehicle that has been rented out, all right? So we'll check in the other Ford Fusion just so you can see the process of that. All right, so when checking in your cars, first of all, one other tip too is in your description when it comes to the lockbox. Why do I have this one? Make sure you are, hold on, let me drop this one off because I got the wrong one. Okay, so in the description of your Turo car, make sure you are putting the instructions on how to unlock the lockbox, because there are people that don't know how to work these things. So it's simply punching in the code and then twisting this thing to open it up. All right, so very easy to do, nothing crazy. But we do got to get this one checked in, and I'm going to show you how that looks like on my device here. So let's see. So obviously, let's go back so you can see it from the beginning. Make sure there's no personal info in there. So, all right, so you're gonna hit complete checkout, and then it's telling you to check for any exterior damage. So I like to just walk around the car, make sure you don't see anything that wasn't there before. You also want to take as many pictures as possible because you just don't want, something to happen. And, it wasn't your fault. So far, so good. Pamela did a good job driving the car. Shout out to Pamela. I do need to clean that front, though, because she was driving that thing on the highway. She did say she had to go to Indiana, so there's that. So I'm just going to skip this. I don't suggest you skip this, honestly. I mean, always take photos. I'm just personally not seeing anything on the outside that makes me need to say, oh, I need to take photos of it. So I'm not going to do that. All right. Then here, obviously, you're going to check interior. You're going to do the same thing. So just look around the car. Make sure you don't see any type of interior damage that you don't agree with. Now, like I said, if the seats are dirty, unless it's like someone got sick in your car or there's blood or just something that's going to take some you hiring someone to maybe clean the car out, then I would say you would want to submit photos of that. But if there's no like damage to the car at all on the inside, then I don't think you need to do anything like that. So I'm also going to skip this one. And like I said, I do not suggest doing that. I'm only doing that because personally, I don't see any damage that I would want to complain about. All right. Plus, when they're done with your vehicle, they're supposed to submit those photos for you. So as long as they've submitted the photos, then you really shouldn't even have to do that part. But, for safety reasons, you always want to make sure you capture that. All right. Now, I always turn the car on just to make sure I get my gas levels and the mileage as well. All right. So when she got the car, she got it with 113,298. Right here, you're going to enter in the miles that you see on there. So 113,921. All right, 921. So that means it shows she drove 623 miles. Okay. I don't know how many was included on this trip. I don't remember how long she had the car for. I want to say 3 days. So she went over by 23 miles because I offer 200 miles per day. So anything over 200 miles or 600 miles would be 23 cents per mile. Okay, so you could do the math on that. 23 times 23, and that's how much extra money I'll get there. All right. Fuel, it is a little bit under full, so I'm going to put it as 7/8. So as you can see here, fuel, I'm going to put as 7/8. And you see there, she's driven 623 miles. We're going to hit done here. Oh man, that sun is not liking me. And next, finish checkout. So now we always rate our trips. I always give them 5 stars. Leave a little comment. Thank you, Pamela, for renting with me. Please feel free to rent again using your new 10% discount. I always try to give a discount so that people will either book again or just really to get that 5-star. All right, so I always leave something nice like that. And I scroll down here, I leave a 10% right there for the next trip. It does tell them when it expires. Submit, and that is it. That's all. So not too bad so far. We've gotten all good reviews on this car, so no complaints there. But that's really it, man. I think that was her first trip. And on that trip, we're going to earn a total of $160.31. Oh, she had 800 miles included on her trip, so not bad. She didn't go over at all. And it shows you it'll be charged 27 cents for every mile over the 800. All right. So also, make sure you guys invest in a vacuum. Get you a shop vac. That way, it's easy to just get things cleaned out while you're at home. You ain't got to worry about trying to go somewhere. Now, some places do have like the free vacuums and stuff. So you can always stop at a free vacuum place. But if you can do it at home, make it easy on yourself, do it at home. I just want to inspire you guys that sometimes, you know, life can be hard. And I'm not saying life is easy, but, you know, if you really work hard and do everything you can to succeed, especially if you don't have any children. I'm gonna be honest, if you don't have any children, there's not really no excuses for you. I think if you're not even trying to put yourself in a better position, you're just being very lazy, and, you know, that will catch up with you. You know, I'm speaking for myself. You know, there's a lot of things I haven't done to boost myself to where I want to be in life, and I've taken my sweet time on doing that. But, you know, hey, there's no better way to start doing something. You know, it's never too late is what I'm trying to say, right? It's never too late to start something, you know, and even though I may have started a little late, I'm still striving to be better in life. I'm still trying to work on my craft and, you know, my ability to create content, because I enjoy creating content, even though I'm not getting paid like that, even though I'm not getting all these views. You know, I just enjoy providing you guys with information and things that will help you guys out in your everyday life. And if I can help someone be better in life, that is my all-time goal at the end of the day. So I really just want to inspire you guys to get up off your ass and do what you got to do, because I'm not making any excuses. And I have 2 kids, you know, and a lot going on. When I say a lot going on, I got a lot going on. So future video coming soon on that. But for now, I'm staying focused on my craft. I'm staying focused on what I need to do. What is my goal with all of this? And that's to make sure I leave something behind for my children. And, you know, have a little bit of fun. You know, this is my baby over here. This is my toy. This is my everything. You know, this is what I enjoy. This is, you know, what keeps me going. But at the end of the day, without having this and that over there in my other car, you know, things would be tough right now. I took a leap of faith on buying that car over there, and I took my last $5,000. I mean, when I tell you that I didn't have any money, no money, zero, nothing, I took that money and I invested it in that car, and, you know, took a risk. You know, I didn't know what was going to come out of it, and I just did it, and I owned the car. You know, so let's just, God forbid, nothing happened to this car, right? Let's just say I couldn't afford the payments or whatever the case may be. I had to sell this car or whatever the case may be. I at least have a vehicle that I own, and I'd have something to drive. So, you know, sometimes life will humble you and put you on your ass, but it's about how you come back and you bounce back, right? So I just want to inspire you guys. I hope that you guys get started, whether it's Turo or it's Amazon Flex, or it's that job that maybe you feel embarrassed about because you feel like everybody's going to look at you weird for doing it. I don't care if it's McDonald's or Hardee's or however you start over, just do it. You know, keep your head down while you're doing it, but keep your head up, you know, every day. And, you know, stay inspired, man. I'm here to inspire you guys. It's never too late to get started. I don't care if you're 50, 60, 70 years old. You can start at any time. But if you don't want to do it, you'll never do it, all right? So let me get this car cleaned up. I know I just went on a super duper rant, but, you know, like I said, I want to inspire you guys. And just like that, we are all done and ready to go. This car is ready for pickup. I am going to look at maybe putting some brake pads on, or just checking on, make sure they're good and everything like that. We don't need an oil change, so not too bad. This car has been running a lot, and the people haven't been putting that much miles on it, so that's really, really good. I do want to make a video on my strategy or my ways on things that I look at when it comes to purchasing a vehicle. I am looking at getting another vehicle on my business side, so I will be showing you guys what I do and how I find vehicles for my Turo rental car business. But so far, so good, right? So I want to wrap this video up here. Like I said, stay inspired, stay motivated, stay the course. I know things may be hard right now, and it sucks. I know it's, losing your job or whatever the case may be. Your girl left you, you left your girl, whatever the case may be. Stay the course and believe in yourself. And I'm telling you, you will bounce back. I'm living proof of that. Right now, I'm going through a lot of things, a lot of stuff, and I will update you guys on that. But at some point, things will turn around, and things will work in your favor. So that's it. I'm gonna wrap this video up there. Don't forget, once we get 10,000 subscribers, I will be giving away $200. All right, Scoofy here, and I'm out.